Hello. Hi everyone, my name is Thanishoni and my student ID is S405337. This is my student ID card. So this is my practical demonstration for question 2, investigation malicious network traffic in a suspected bot infection using Wireshark and T-Shark. I'll be using T-Shark as well, which is a Wireshark version of, but not a GUI version. They're based on the same library. So first I'll open the PK file which was provided in the uh, assignment using Wireshark. So if I go to Wireshark, I load the PK file. After that, I'll filter it with the HTTP traffic. I'm just trying to fast, so if I explain more than what I did in my um, assignment. So if I open it, so as you can see, the Q2 PK file is open and HTTP filter is applied. As you can see, there are not much HTTP requests, but from here I can see there was one request which is .cab, which is kind of suspicious, and there was one more zip I have seen, which is documented in my document. So after that, I'll export the objects. I'll go to export HTTP, and using this, I'll export the objects. But here you can see the simple HTTP GET request. But once you export it, I'll just filter it out by a content type. And as you can see, zip, cab, and octet scream, these three files which look suspicious. I've exported it already in my Qt exports, and so I won't export it again. But after that, if I go to my Qt exports, I've analyzed the files using desktop command prompt, and yeah, and here Q2. As you can see, I've exported the files. I've created some text files as well to decode my payloads and my I was analyzing so to decode everything. So I have unzipped the file as well, which is invoice and statement dot link, which looks very like kind of making user to click on it. So this is first thing. The name itself is kind of a newly malware fish attack types. Attacker often disguise scripts as documents. So first I'll run a command of file invoice. I'll just copy two commands. I'll run file and string commands and oh no. What's wrong with okay. So as we can see the string command clearly shows it's the windows and the revealed arrays, the string command revealed arrays and the VBS script. As you can see here, it just kind of looks totally a script with the target paths in the script and the windows and 32-bit script. And then file is this one. So it shows MS video into item list and the information about the LNK file. So after that, this clearly means LNK file can reconstruct a script in memory and runs it, which is clearly a malicious activity. So after that, I have used the uh, Python script to decode it, which showed that the VBS script downloaded that saves a temporary URL, which downloads the solar.php file, which will be in the octet stream, the other HTTP that we downloaded, and executes it and deletes it itself. So there is no clue that there was attack happened, and which confirm it's a malicious download as well. So after that, I will be checking cab. So for cab, I've copied the commands, the common commands I've used in the document. Cab extract here. So now we'll be checking command using this. I have documented in my document that yeah. So as you can see, all done. There is no sorry, there is no errors, and also tab contains auth.stl, which is which looks legitimate, which is a PKS CS Microsoft bundle, something like that. It's not a malware, but it is a common technique because attackers might often mix the files, the legitimate files, to hide the malicious files. After that, I'll be analyzing the Solr.php file. So as you can see, the Solr.php file is not a PHP file; it is a PE32 executable file for Windows GUI 4 sections. So it clearly shows that there is exe file hidden in form of PHP file, but it is PE32 executable file. And if I go to see the metadata, as you can see here, the MC, the starting of MC, it is clearly a malicious indicator. And despite the name, the PHP, it is actually a P32 executable file. And as you can see, there is a MC header as well, which showed its spec typically of obstructed malware. This file is a payload fetched by LNK downloader, as I've seen on top that LNK was initiating this downloader, and which is a bootloader activity. After that, I've used Rabin um, to get more header details. Yep. So in header details, you can easily see the architecture: 86 bin type PE bytes 32 PE32, which is the executable file class PE32. As you can see, it confirms it's 32-bit Windows GUI compiled into 2009. And after that, I've used T-Shark and Wireshark both. So, yep. So after that, I used a T-Shark command to list the response and activities from malicious IP address. As you can see, it is clearly application.octet stream, which was a file we downloaded as well. But and it generally doesn't look like a normal web page. It's like a binary file. And the response is okay, which is connection is successful. And after, to support my analysis, I've run this command to show the exact the stream they're using to connect the C2 command. And then so to summarize, a malicious file downloaded a Solr PHP file, which is pegged Windows executable file as a PHP. Network capture shows the binary transfer from the IP address of 144.91 something, confirming command and control activity. Indicators of compromise include URL, which is HTTP Solr.php file name was is documented in my file, and hashes as well documented in my report. So it confirms the bot, and it also tries to make the host as a bot. So it confirms the attack and the malicious activities. So this completes my current Q2 demonstration. Thank you everyone for watching.